If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405, one of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Los Angeles Rams. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, set to get this one started. Off we go here in Inglewood. On the return, here's Tyjae Spears. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Let's go now.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Ward. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Titans are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A carry here for Reynolds. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
37. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the ground, it's Reynolds. And he's going to have the first down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's hauled in on the left by Nacua.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Here's Reynolds. And his defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
18, Pioneer. 10. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Rams. First
They'll
down.
pick up 23 on that
First and
one.
10 at the
First down,
24-yard
L.A.
line.
Get it. 65.
He'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up for Reynolds. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
1 more yards.
They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
First and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
And this one blown up. Good shirt. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
Yeah, so you can see the screenplay. The timing was just out of whack from the jump. So the key is, Mike, the running back has to stay in phase with his offensive line. If one of them gets out...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. Inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Titans.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
14. Rams, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Terrion Arnold, former first-rounder out of Alabama, in on the corner blitz. He makes the play.
Okay, ready?
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go now.
Kill, turn up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Huck.
They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
15 yards and leads
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Ready, set.
Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Panthers 29 Broncos.
Check.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun.
the pass. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. The Titans take over first and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Check, Matt. Ready.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes third down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
On the jump. Here we go. Here we go. Go.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. London brought in motion. So we'll get a second and goal when we return. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they come up now second and goal.
Ready?
They'll send their tight end left.
Ready?
Off play action, it's Ward. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Cut 19! Cut 19! 18!
Now Ward on third and goal. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it. And it stays on the board.
Makes the score Titans 21. Rams nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 70 Lions! Let go!
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Ready? Hawk 70!
He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Reynolds. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Okay, break! 65 catch! 65 catch! Let's go now! 7 Pirates, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Now, faking the give. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Go! Go!
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
70, 60, 60. Mustang 19.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Ready, ready.
It is brought in the end zone. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown Rams. That is second TD catch of the season. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He knocks it through, and the Rams get back in it. It is 21-7.
Rams 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Spears now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Okay, ready? Get it. Bronco 80.
London brought in motion.
Ready?
Grab a start on the ground. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Set. 18 Charger. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing is Ward. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
They're going to get the conversion here on 3rd down. He'll bring this up to the 33-yard line.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
Here we go. Here we go. 60, 70, Tampa Wolf.
Get wide.
Check up.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
Cut 19. Ready? Go.
On play action, it's Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jared Verse getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives, and get the ball back to their offense.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Baringer to punt. That is fielded at the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Dragon 60. Let's go now. 70 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This is why every defense wants to play with the lead, because it allows them to just tee off on the quarterback. Go rush the passer. You're not worried about them handing the ball off or a little quick game. You know they're chasing points, so what can you do? You can get after this guy, and boy, have they ever.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 7. 79 Broncos. 18, Pioneer. Hey, smash Broncos.
Now they'll set up to throw. Right side, complete to Nacua. Across midfield, shot out of the cannon. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. It covers 51 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
19, Mustang 19.
To the air now on first and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
Bronco 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
I got him. On me.
Let go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And the Rams are going to be set up first and goal. Strong running brings them to the 9.
First down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop. All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
Ready.
Motion.
18 Cardinal.
Out quickly to Nacua. And he's into the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, LA. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Spears now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Dragon 60. Let's go. Go.
On first down, Ward. He'll go right and find his running back. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the gun, here's Ward. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
On first and 10, Ward. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Trap 60. Trap 60.
London brought in motion. Ward to throw again. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60.
Throwing again is Ward. Left side in the hands of London. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. To the air again, Ward. Got his man at the 6, and he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Titans. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
The kick is good.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything.
On the double. Tag. Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore.
18, Pioneer. 70 Lions. Mustang 19, Warriors, 70. 79 Broncos. 30.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready, ready.
The third quarter begins with a run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He'll look to throw. This one complete to Atwell. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
50-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Come on, set! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Panther 11, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates!
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Line number 10. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set! Set go!
Up the middle they go. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Now Puka with a little pop pass. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. Gets a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 33, here's 2nd down.
Get up! 19 Charger, 19 Mustang, 19 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
Ready up!
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Go!
He He'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to end up losing yardage there. He's forced out of bounds back at the 3.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop 3rd and goal. Reynolds. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
No gain on the play.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
And, Mike, this is a throw that, yes, at this level you expect it to be caught. But remember, this is a running back on a flat route. These are very awkward angles to track the ball. You got to put it on his front shoulder pad, allow him to turn up the field, run through contact. And I think with a better ball, that's a pickup on 4th down.
Come on, come on.
Oh, got to be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 1-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Check, Bobcat, check.
They'll stick with him again. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
Tackle made at his own 9-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Back to throw is Ward. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 22
The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
19,
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
check, man. Check.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On the ready.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 1.
Go, Reed.
Now give on the ground, and he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So, a couple of 1st downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
Go.
London brought in motion.
19.
They'll stay on the ground. And He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
60 Bison. Ready,
Now a give up the middle. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
And it's third down.
Dragon 60. Bronco 80.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this two-score lead. And instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, it might be running out of time.
It is 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Timberwolves.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
Out of the gun, Ward. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
14.
On the jump. 19 Lions. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Unloads downfield looking for Nacua.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's 4th down.
But it leads to
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Okay, ready? Go! Ready?
That's taken in, and they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. 70, Hawk 70.
They'll drop to throw. That's hauled in on the left side to Tua. It is second down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Reynolds. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Ready, break. 60, let's go. 19, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one caught by Smith. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he's in! Puka Nacua! Touchdown, Rams! Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 of the year.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Titans 28, Rams 21.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Let's go now.
To the ground, a first down run. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. The Rams use their third and final timeout as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Throwing is Ward. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This is first and 10.
Panther 11. Dragon 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70, timber.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll stick to the ground. And will be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Titans. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago, a game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.